Okay, well you saw this troopy on the dyno the other day. Guys have just finished doing the turbo install. We've gone from about 50 kilowatts when it was standard to 70 kilowatts, so that's, you know, well over 30 towards 40% power gain. Here's the system in here. Turbo's installed, tucked in deep down the bottom there. You've got the factory heat shield runs on it. You've got water and oil lines that are connected up as well, and it goes into the factory air cleaner lid. The important thing, of course, is that sort of tuning. And if we come down here and have a bit of a look, we have a look at the air-fuel ratios, where they were before and where they were after. In fact, we've got probably a little bit on the disadvantaged side because we've done quite a few runs and it's got a bit of heat soak in there now. So we're running a little bit richer than it was right down low. And then as the turbo comes up, the air-fuel ratio lines cross over. And of course, it actually leans off. Now with a diesel, lean, of course, is cool. And we start running up towards 17.9 to about 18 point something air fuel ratio, and they've actually done quite a few runs to do these to make sure we've got some heat soak, whereas yesterday's was just 1 or 2 runs, the red ones, and of course it starts at about 16 to 17 and it just goes red and richens up all the way, and in the end we run down to about 14 to 1. So this thing was actually quite smoky when it was a non-turbo. Now it's turbocharged, of course it'll be running a lean clean mixture all the way. If we have a look at the power graphs there, obviously it's nearly all the way through the power graph. Torque graph down the bottom, same, just a big gain right across. This is just a normal, moderate turbo installation and tune. Nothing crazy and over the top. It won't blow this 1.8Z up. And this is where they do come adrift. And people go, oh, I hate the 1.8Zs and I hate turbocharging them. Well, the problem is the things get absolutely over-tuned, and that's where it really comes a gutser with too much fuel. This thing, if we get in there and have a bit of a look, I think we've got about 270,000 Ks on the clock down in there. So it's just running by our standards. We checked the breather pipe when it came in when it was hot originally yesterday, and everything for us is good. So there's turbo done for the operation in this machine. Another 80 series just through the window there up the top that we've just finished off a turbo install on. It's just in here for turbo only, not getting the injectors or anything special done on it this time. Save the pennies for next time. So if you want to get more information about turbocharging your diesel, come to the guys who have been doing it for generations at Berrima Diesel here, and you can find more of these YouTubes. You can also find more of this information and technical stuff at our berrimadiesel.com website.